everyone, and welcome to 6-Minute Grammar with me, Finn, and me, Sophie. Hello. Today we are talking about adverb of frequencies. That's right, adverb of frequencies give us more information about the verb. They can help us talk about how often we do something. We can use to describe daily return. Here's new with our first example. I always drink coffee in the morning. Is that short meal? Yes, it is. Very good. From most qualities to live qualities. You can use always followed by usually, and we can then sometimes, then really for things that don't happen. A lot of finally, never for things you don't do. What do you do before you go to bed, Sophie? Well, Finn, I always brush my teeth before I go to bed, and sometimes I have a cup of tea of their quiz I can't get to sleep. Alright, let's have another lesson. Neil, I always take bus to work, so we can use always for respect action, things you do every day. Now let's look at the word order. Yes, adverbs of frequency usually go between the subjects and the main verb. Tell us about something you do every day, Finn. Well, when I'm at work, I always have lunch with you. Now a question for you, Sophie. What do you do after work? I usually go to the gym after work, not every day, maybe 3 or 4 times a week. I often watch TV in the evening, and I sometimes read in bed. Well, believe it or not, I really watch TV maybe just once a week, and I never drink coffee in the evening because it keeps me awake. Now let's talk about galaxy. Verb is with adverbs of frequency deal. I can never remember Michael's birthday. So here we have auxiliary verb can show abilities, and it goes between the subjects I and the adverb never. I can never remember Michael's birthday. Now let's have another one. You should never look directly at the sun. Good at fitting nail using the auxiliary should again between your subject and the adverb. You should never look at the sun. Now another use for auxiliary is might for purposes like this. We might never see each another again. Sounds very sad. Is it sad? So we can use reactories. Might be sentences about something and it before a verb. We might never see another again, and the adverb so also goes before the adverb. Ellie always late for work. Right, Ellie is always late for work. As goes before the adverb away. Let's have another example with to be please, Neil. First, weather is really good. Now for a little note about negative, adverb never really. Yes, remember you can use negative adverbs in negative sentences. For example, you can say, first, weather isn't never good because it is never or both negative. That's right, it's just says birth weather is never good or after weather is really good. Now for quiz. I give you an auxiliary and a verb, and you have to make a sequence. Then use as an example for sports. Answer. First one, can and sometimes. Right, so you could say, I can sometimes catch the early bus if I wake up in time. Right. Next, should and never. How about you should never drink coffee before you go to bed? Yes, excellent actually. Then pancakes can be difficult to get to sleep. Very hot. Last one, to be, and often. Oh, well, often means nearly always, so you are often late for lunch. I know, I'm sorry, Finn. Well, this time I forgot it's you. Now I'll borrow the tip. Yes, some people say it's often like this. Often you can hear t sound often. Other people pronounce it like this often, often. Both always the further choice, so that's the verbs of fallacy. Always, usually, often, or often. Sometimes really and never, they go before the main verb, after and usually, and you can use them to talk about a really you do thing. Translate again, more 6-minute grammar. Bye!